Saka na muna yung political.
Adjust
I just
muna.
want to be with my family.
Sandiganbayan acquits former Senator Ramon Bong Revilla Jr. of pork barrel-related plunder charges. But the court sentenced his co-accused Janet Napoles and Richard Cambe to up to 40 years of imprisonment. Court ruling on Revilla's plunder case draws mixed reactions and puzzlement from some lawmakers. And Malacanang vows to abide by the Sandiganbayan's ruling to clear Revilla of plunder charges. Good evening. The Sandiganbayan has acquitted former Senator Ramon Bong Revilla Jr. of plunder charges that stemmed from the pork barrel scam, but his co-accused Richard Cambe and Janet Napoles were convicted and a sentence of up to 40 years of imprisonment. Grace Casin tells us why.
After more than 4 years in detention, former Senator Ramon Bong Revilla Jr. will walk free after the Sandiganbayan acquitted him of plunder in line with the 10 billion peso pork barrel scandal. Sandiganbayan First Division cleared Revilla of plunder charges after the prosecution panel failed to establish beyond reasonable doubt that the former lawmaker directly or indirectly received kickback from bogus project funded by his Priority Development Assistance Fund or PDAF, funneled through Janet Napoles' non-government organizations. The prosecution had accused Revilla of embezzling 224 million pesos in discretionary funds while he was still senator. The justices who voted to acquit Revilla were Associate Justices Geraldine Econg, Edgardo Caldona, and Georgina Hidalgo, while Associate Justices Efren de la Cruz and Maria Teresa Dolores Gomez Estuesta dissented. Revilla and his family who attended the promulgation went emotional after hearing the court's decision. The former lawmaker was with his wife, Bacoor City Mayor Lani Mercado Revilla, and their 4 children Ryan, Gianna, Rodette, and Cavite Vice Governor Jolo Revilla. After languishing in detention for almost 5 years, Revilla says he just wants to spend time with his family for now and avoided talks about his future political plans.
Saka na muna yung political.
Adjust
I just
muna.
want to be with my family. Later, pupunta ako sa... I'm going to visit my father. Muna church. And then, I'm going to visit my mom sa cemetery.
Despite his acquittal, the former senator is still facing 16 separate graft charges stemming from the PDAF scam, which is why he posted a 480,000 peso bail for his temporary liberty. Meanwhile, the court convicted Revilla's former chief of staff Richard Cambe and alleged pork barrel scam mastermind Janet Napoles after they were found guilty beyond reasonable doubt. They were sentenced to reclusion perpetua or up to 40 years in jail. The accused were also held solidarily and jointly liable to return to the National Treasury the amount of 125.5 million pesos. Cambe refused to comment on his conviction. But the camp of Revilla plans to submit an appeal.
If he is not criminally liable, how can he be civilly liable? So we will have to look at the decision very well and what the basis of the civil liability.
Grace Casin, UNTV News and Rescue, Quezon City.
The Revilla family and their supporters are elated over the Sandiganbayan's decision to clear former Senator Bong Revilla of plunder charges in relation to the pork barrel scam. Some lawmakers, however, are left baffled over the court's ruling. Nel Maribok tells us why.
The Revilla family has expressed gratitude after the Sandiganbayan acquitted former Senator Ramon Bong Revilla of plunder charges that stem from the pork barrel scam. Cavite Vice Governor Jolo Revilla, son of the former lawmaker, particularly thanked the family's supporters who remained by their side in the course of the legal battle.
Nagpapasalamat po kaming lahat sa mga sumusuporta kay Senator Bong. Maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagmamahal.
Supporters of the Revillas gathered outside the Sandiganbayan early Friday to await the promulgation of the court's decision.
Okay, ano sabi ni Daddy Ramon?
He's very happy. Sobra-sobra. Nagpakata yata siya ng baboy at saka ng baka.
The Anti-graft court's decision, however, draws mixed views from senators. In a statement, Senator Francis Pangilinan said He was confused with the ruling, asking why Napoles and Cambe were convicted when Revilla was acquitted. He was also puzzled over the court's order for Revilla to return the 124 million when he was already acquitted of criminal liability. Senator Panfilo Lacson meanwhile said that as a friend and former colleague, he is happy for Revilla, but as an advocate against the pork barrel system, he feels defeated. Lacson, however, assured he respects the anti-graft court's decision. Meanwhile, former President Benigno Aquino III said that he is confused and bewildered by the Sandiganbayan's decision to acquit Revilla, even as the court found guilty his two co-accused. He said he is glad that it is not his job to explain the unexplainable. Nel Maribuhok, UNTV News and Rescue, Quezon City.
Former Senator Ramon Bong Revilla Jr. has been released from the Philippine National Police Custodial Center following his acquittal in plunder charges related to the pork barrel scam. Joanano tells us why.
Former lawmaker Bong Revilla Jr. is now on his way home to Bacoor City, Cavite after he was cleared of plunder charges in connection with the multi-billion pesos pork barrel scam. Revilla was released from the Philippine National Police Custodial Center in Cambe at past 6 this evening after more than 4 years in detention. Prior to his release, Revilla underwent medical examination and other tests in accordance with the standard operating procedures of the Philippine National Police. Medical examiners found Revilla in good condition with normal blood pressure and not suffering any injury apart from a sprain in his right hand, allegedly due to boxing. Revilla was accompanied by his family in going back to Cambe after the promulgation of the Anti-graft court's decision, where they waited for the arrival of a sheriff that served his release order. The former lawmaker was wearing a wide smile and thanked all of his supporters before hopping in a coaster that would take him and his family back to their home in Bacoor, Cavite.
After 4 years and almost 6 months, finally, makakalabas na rin ako. At lumabas na yung katotohanan. Nagpapasalamat ako at merong hustisya pa rin sa ating bansa.
Joanano, UNTV News and Rescue.
From arrest to acquittal, former Senator Ramon Bong Revilla Jr. walks free after staying in detention for more than 4 years for allegedly pocketing over 200 million pesos in kickbacks from bogus projects. Here is a timeline of Revilla's case.
September 16, 2013, the National Bureau of Investigation filed plunder complaints before the Office of the Ombudsman against Janet Lim Napoles, Senator Ramon Bong Revilla Jr., Senator Jinggoy Estrada, Senator Juan Ponce Enrile, including 2 members of the House of Representatives in relation to the alleged pork barrel scam. April 1, 2014, the Ombudsman issued a resolution indicting Janet Lim Napoles, the alleged pork barrel mastermind, and the 3 senators of Plunder and Graft in connection with the Priority Development Assistance Fund or PDAF scam. In June 6, 2014, plunder charges against Napoles and the 3 senators were formally filed by the Office of the Ombudsman before the Sandiganbayan. Then in June 20, 2014, the Sandiganbayan 1st Division ordered the arrest of Revilla, Napoles, and their co-accused. Revilla immediately surrendered and filed a motion to allow him to post bail. In June 25, 2014, the Ombudsman filed a motion to amend the plunder complaint against Revilla. January 12, 2017, years later, the Sandiganbayan started in January 2017 the 224 million peso plunder trial of Revilla, making him the first legislator to be tried over the 10 billion peso pork barrel scam. In June 28, 2018, Revilla denied before the Anti-graft court that he received kickbacks from Napoles. While in August 9, 2018, the Sandiganbayan 1st Division wrapped up Revilla's plunder trial. December 7, 2018, months later, the Anti-graft court acquitted Revilla of plunder in line with the 10 billion peso pork barrel scam. Revilla was the first to be cleared of plunder among the 3 former senators. However, he is not yet cleared of graft charges still pending before the Sandiganbayan. Victor Cosare, UNTV News and Rescue, Philippines.
Malacanang urges the public to respect the decision of the Sandiganbayan acquitting former Senator Ramon Bong Revilla Jr. on plunder charges in connection with the controversial pork barrel scam. Rosalie Cos explains why.
Malacanang welcomes the Sandiganbayan's decision to clear former Senator Ramon Bong Revilla Jr. on plunder charges in relation with the multi-billion Priority Development Assistance Fund or pork barrel scam. Presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo said in a statement that the court has spoken and the palace abides by its decision. On Friday, the Anti-graft court found Revilla not liable for plunder, but it convicted alleged pork barrel scam mastermind Janet Lim Napoles and Revilla's aide Richard Cambe. The judiciary, Panelo said, has performed its constitutional duty of dispensing justice, and the people should bow down to the judgment of the Sandiganbayan regardless of the sentiments to the contrary. Panelo also said they will continue to respect the independence of the judiciary as they implement the final orders of the court regarding Revilla's case. The Malacanang official also noted that either party may still pursue legal remedies if they feel aggrieved of the decision. The Duterte administration also assures that the government takes stock at the lessons learned from cases involving unconstitutional discretionary funds and has already implemented measures to keep the integrity of the national budget and ensure its proper utilization for the people. Rosalie Cos, UNTV News and Rescue.
The Communist Party of the Philippines has declared a unilateral ceasefire for the holidays and its 50th anniversary on December 26. The ceasefire will take effect at 12:01 a.m. of December 24 to 11:59 p.m. of December 26 and on December 31 at 12:01 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. of January 1, 2019. During these dates, the CPP says all units of the New People's Army and People's Militias will cease and desist from carrying out offensive campaigns and operations against the Philippine military and police. Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana, however, reiterates he is not inclined to recommend a holiday ceasefire as the rebels will only use this time to regroup and refurbish their forces.
Wala. Because I objected to it. I don't want the NPA to be using this as to celebrate their 50th anniversary.
Sure, nag-ceasefire yung NPA daw?
Ay, para sila. That's the fault. Mas hindi kami. Kung gusto nyo, para makababada yung mga fighters nila, they can calm down. For all we care. Hindi naman namin sila, kung wala silang baril eh.
The Miss Universe pageant is heading back to Thailand for the third time. But amid rehearsals and preliminary events leading to the coronation night, Miss Universe 2018 contestants toured Thailand's capital city of Bangkok. Let's find out why from Kath Tumraos.
Thailand will host the 67th Miss Universe pageant for the third time this December. According to its organizers, the pageant will be held at Mang Tong Tani Complex in Nantaburi on December 17. The 3-hour event will feature women representing nearly 100 countries competing in multiple categories and will result in the crowning of this year's winner. Over the pageant's 67-year history, Bangkok has hosted Miss Universe in 1992 and 2005, with Thailand representatives claiming the crown twice in 1964 and 1988. Bangkok is one of the most popular international tourist destinations, and the hosting of Miss Universe here is expected to boost Thailand's tourism industry. 2018 Miss Universe candidates are busy preparing for the grand event, but they also get to relax and travel throughout the country to experience different local points of interest. This week, Miss Universe beauties visited a snail farm to learn about these slugs and how it is used in making beauty products. They then attended a smile train activity where they wrote words of encouragement on cards they made. They also toured the Chao Phraya River in Chinatown, where they got to ride Thailand's signature transportations called tuk-tuk and water taxi. Last Wednesday, Miss Universe competitors also visited Bangkok Art Biennale or BAB Box to watch a show about animal extinction. They also made personal cards with members of a local Best Buddies chapter, helping people with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
Oh, this is so touching, so heartwarming. My mother actually works with children with disabilities, so this is something extremely close to my heart. This is something I grew up.
It's really wonderful event, and it's really amazing opportunity to give this opportunity to the children with IDD to promote their life.
After their tour, Miss Universe 2018 candidates will prepare for the National Costume Show on December 10, followed by the preliminary competition on December 13. The 67th Miss Universe Coronation Night will be held on December 17 at 7 a.m. Thailand time. Kat Dumaraos, UNTV News and Rescue, Bangkok, Thailand.
Up next on Wine News.
Well, of course, mas lalong ma-enhance ang kanyang kandidatura. Sure na tataas ang kanyang rating dyan.
Former Senator Ramon Revilla's legal counsel believes his acquittal of plunder will boost his chances of winning a Senate seat in the 2019. President Duterte asked Congress to extend martial law in Mindanao for another year.
Di ko man lang siya na bigyan ng halaga.
And Cambe Saturno's Wishcovery's battle in the first round of eliminations in Wishcovery Season 2, The Singer and the Song. Thank you for keeping me company in the first part of Wine News. More recent behind the stories with Angelo Castro III and William Thio after this quick break. I'm Rheena Villamor-Camara. Good evening.
Welcome back to Y News. We pick up from where Rheena Villamor-Camara left off. I am Angelo Castro III. Here are the headlines. Former lawmaker Jinggoy Estrada expresses high hopes of acquittal for plunder after Bong Revilla. Davao Court orders the arrest of Senator Antonio Trillanes IV for libel charges. And the military insists the imposition of martial law remains highly necessary in Mindanao amid the presence of foreign terrorists. Bacoreños are happy with the Sandiganbayan's decision to acquit former Senator Bong Revilla on his plunder case. Monokson is at Bacoor, Cavite to tell us why live. Yes, Mon, go ahead.
Yes, Diego, from morning until this evening, supporters and visitors are continuously arriving here at the Revilla residence in Bacoor City, Cavite. All are happy with the Sandiganbayan's decision to acquit former Senator Bong Revilla Jr. After the promulgation of former Senator Revilla's acquittal, a banner welcoming the former senator was immediately hanged outside the Revilla residence. The phrase, "Welcome Home" sign is printed on the banner to greet the senator who was imprisoned for 4 years. Earlier, we saw a few supporters waiting outside the house of the Revillas. Supporters said they will just stand by for the former senator to arrive. Media entities and personnel of the Philippine National Police are also waiting outside the Revilla residence. Many Bacooreños expressed happiness when they found out that the former senator was acquitted.
Masaya po ako na pawalang sala yung senator namin dahil kami talaga nagtiis kami doon, naghirap kami doon na kahit mainit.
Opo, kasi po nung nandito pa po siya, mas po yung Bacoor, mas parang safe po.
Masaya, ninong ko po yun sa kasal ng bayan.
Some have also expressed support for the Revillas this coming election.
Tuwang-tuwa kami. Siyempre, bubuto ko siya. Kaming mga pamilya, balisyam kami.
Ay, simula naman po nun, talagang supporter naman po kami. Sa mga kapatid niya, sa asawa niya.
Jego, we are still awaiting for the arrival of the former senator here in their residence in Bacoor City, Cavite. Spokesperson of the Revilla family said that the former senator will not entertain any questions tonight and will be available for interview on Monday after the flag ceremony at the Bacoor City Hall in Cavite City. And that's the latest here. Back to you.
Thank you for that report, Monokson, reporting live from Bacoor, Cavite. Former Senator Jinggoy Estrada expresses high hopes of acquittal after the Sandiganbayan cleared his friend, former lawmaker Ramon Revilla Jr. of plunder charges. But a legal expert believes the court's decision on Revilla's PDAF plunder raps won't necessarily affect the cases against Estrada and former Senator Juan Ponce Enrile. May Bermudez tells us why.
Former Senator Jinggoy Estrada couldn't be happier for his friend, former Senator Ramon Bong Revilla Jr. after the Sandiganbayan acquitted him of plunder charges in line with the Multi-Billion Priority Development Assistance Fund or PDAF, in which Estrada was a co-accused. Estrada says he was speechless as he personally heard the decision during the promulgation of the case. Now that his good friend is a free man, he only has one advice for Revilla.
Dapat na salita para express yung aking nararamdaman ngayon. Spend more time with his family dahil 4 na taon din sila nakulong and we'll hit the campaign trail soon.
Estrada is on temporary liberty after posting 1.33 million peso bail in September 2017. The Anti-graft court said that though they found irregularities in the disbursement of Estrada's PDAF, there is no strong evidence to show that he is a main plunderer. Along with Estrada, another co-accused, former Senator Juan Ponce Enrile, was granted bail due to old age. Enrile was then 92 years old. Despite Revilla's victory in the case, legal expert and Dean of San Beda College of Law Ranhilio Aquino explains that though the 3 former senators were all accused in the same plunder case, the Anti-graft court's decision may still vary.
Cases are decided on their own merit, so I'm sure that the court will decide on the merit of each case. The decision in one does not necessarily affect other cases.
Also in some cases, Aquino notes that despite the acquittal, the court still demands the accused to pay for his civil liability, such in the case of Revilla, wherein the court requires them to return a total of 124 million pesos to the National Treasury.
Criminally, you need proof beyond reasonable doubt. Civilly, you need only preponderance of evidence. So mas mababa yung standard of proof for civil cases.
Still, Estrada says he has high hopes that his case will yield the same results as that of Revilla. For now, he leaves it for the court to decide.
I do not want to preempt the decision of the Sandiganbayan with regard to my case.
May Bermudez, UNTV News and Rescue, Quezon City.
An election lawyer believes that the court's decision to acquit former lawmaker Ramon Bong Revilla of plunder charges will boost his campaign to return to the Senate in 2019. Here's why from Aiko Miguel.
The camp of former Senator Bong Revilla Jr. is confident that his name will be listed on the official senatorial candidates, which COMELEC will release on December 15 after being acquitted of the plunder case. According to Attorney George Garcia, the election lawyer of Revilla, this would mean Revilla's rank will rise and be elected again as a senator.
Well, of course, mas lalong ma-enhance ang kanyang kandidatura. Siyempre bilang isang abogado ni Senator Bong Revilla, sure na tataas ang kanyang rating dyan.
The Revilla camp are delighted that the Sandiganbayan already issued a decision on the case. They are also proud of the decision, saying Revilla had gone through a judicial process, which means that the former lawmaker recognizes the power of the court. Attorney Garcia also said that the filed graft and corruption case against Bong Revilla wouldn't affect his candidacy. He added that this will not also be a basis to disqualify the candidacy of the former senator.
Hanggat walang pinal na desisyon sa kasong kriminal o hanggat walang deklarasyon na siya ay pwedeng makulong ng hihigit ng 6 na taon pataas, ay pwede makatakbo ang isang kandidato.
Revilla first held office as senator last 2004 and was re-elected in 2010, but his second term was not completed as he was detained because of plunder. Aside from Revilla, his co-accused former senators Juan Ponce Enrile and Jinggoy Estrada have also filed their candidacy for the senatorial race in the coming midterm elections. The two were temporarily released after the court favored their appeal to bail. Aiko Miguel, UNTV News and Rescue, Manila.
The Armed Forces of the Philippines insist that martial law is still necessary in Mindanao amid threats of foreign terrorists. Ray Pelayo tells us why.
Security situation remains vulnerable in Mindanao despite the neutralization of mounted terrorist leaders, according to the Armed Forces of the Philippines. For this reason, according to Brigadier General Edgar Arevalo, the extension of martial law in Marawi City and the entire Mindanao region is highly necessary. Arevalo says the AFP believes there are remaining Maute followers scattered in different parts of the region.
Pa ba ubos ang Maute?
Sa ngayon po, yung po key leaders nila, nakuha na po natin. Subalit meron po silang remnants na...
How many are we looking at?
We're looking at roughly siguro mga 100. All in all, ano po.
The AFP spokesperson notes that the biggest threat to national security at this point is the presence of foreign terrorists who have established connections with the local terror group.
Nangyari ho yung Marawi at nangyari ang paligid natin, marami ding banta sa ating security. Pero what's the biggest, General, na nakikita ninyo na banta sa seguridad natin dito sa Pilipinas?
Sa ngayon, Kuya Daniel, ang masasabi natin na isa pa rin sa pinakamahigpit na banta ay ang foreign terrorists. Pagkatapos po ng kanilang kabiguan sa Iraq at sa iba pang bahagi ng Syria, ang kanila pong kagustuhan ngayon ay lumipat, magtayo ng isang wilayat o probinsya sa ibang bahagi ng mundo. At ang nakikita po nila ay ang Southeast Asia.
So we're talking of the ISIS pa rin ito?
Well, yes, opo. Yung grupo nila. At when we talk about Southeast Asia, Pilipinas, and we talk about Philippines, ang Mindanao pa rin po ang kanilang nakikita.
Arevalo admits that one of the biggest challenges the military is facing now is how they will be able to cut ties of local terrorist groups from those who are outside of the country. He noted that the terrorists are actually taking advantage of the modern technology to execute their plans.
Paano nakakapasok ko ang foreign funding sa kanila?
Kuya Daniel, napakarami natin. May mga bangko po tayo. Hindi na po kasi ngayon talaga kagaya ng araw na binabag natin ng pera. Ngayon po may mga electronic means na po on how to transfer money. At yun po ang isa sa pamamaraan. Ano po? At ang isa pa po sa challenge natin is of course yung advent ng social media. Yan po ang ginagamit nilang platform upang sa ganon yung kanilang mga materyales, mga video, audio at lahat po ng recruitment nila, dinadaan po nila dito. And we admit that is quite difficult to check. Although we are trying our best to check this.
Given the situation, the official believes it is high time that the country's anti-terrorism law, specifically the Human Security Act of 2007, be amended to impose extension to the period of detention and surveillance of suspected terrorists to at least 30 days. Arevalo noted that despite the implementation of martial law, they couldn't get enough information from investigations because they need to release the person suspected to terrorism after a maximum period of 3 days. Otherwise, they will have to pay a huge amount of fine.
Yung martial law naman po natin, ang malaki lamang pong naitutulong sa atin yan, yun nga po, on the grounds of terrorism, pwede nating hulihin yung isang tao even without warrant. But you can only hold in for 36 hours or maximum of 72 hours. So balik pa rin po tayo doon. And then, kung chinarge mo siya wrongly, 500,000.
Nevertheless, Arevalo says the AFP is closely coordinating with other concerned agencies to further establish and harden communication lines to fight terrorism. Specifically, the military is working on what they call as network-centric warfare capability through the use of all possible platforms to win the ongoing electronic warfare, which also involves combating fake news and disinformation as among the strategies of the enemies of the state. Ray Pilayo, UNTV, News and Rescue, Quezon City.
President Rodrigo Duterte will ask Congress to extend martial law in Mindanao for another year. Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea confirmed this, but he did not provide any other details. The military and police have recommended the extension of martial law, citing as reason the terrorism threats still lurking in the region. The House of Representatives and the Senate are expected to meet in a joint session next week to discuss the proposal. Martial law in Mindanao will end on December 31, 2018, after the Duterte administration asked Congress to extend it for the second time to give way to the rehabilitation work in Marawi City. Composer wishcover Veni Saturno has chosen two of his wishcoveries to advance to the next round. Leslie Dongboen tells us why.
The vocal battle for wishcoveries under composer wishcover Veni Saturno in Wishcovery Season 2, The Singer and the Song, began last night. The first wishcovery from Caraga region to advance to the next round is Christopher Thio.
Di ko man lang siya na bigyan ng halaga. Nagsisisi ngayong wala ka na.
Plus, yung dynamics mo lang a little improvement lang siguro mas perfectly perform. But anyway, it was a very good performance.
Veni also sees potential in Ana Marie Ginsisana.
Kapit ka sa akin, kumapit ka sa akin at hindi kita
Ana Marie, maganda ang boses ha. Para sa akin, gusto ko yung voice niya. Pero hindi pa rin totally na yung ine-expect ko sa kanya na dapat niyang ma-deliver.
Meanwhile, Teddy Magadat chose a Veni song for this round.
Be my lady. Let the sun shine through your heart and make a brand
medyo mabigat yung kanyang laban kasi memorize ko yung song, alam na alam ko kasi ako yung nagsulat. So, hahanapan ko ng version na kakaiba.
Someday, I will do my very best to be on top. Marami pa pong opportunity out there and I believe po na hindi pa po nagtatapos ang laban. Nagsisimula pa po.
After Camp Veni, catch the vocal battle of wishcoveries of teams Boy Christopher, Noel Cabangon, and Moy Ortiz this weekend on Wish 1075 YouTube channel. Leslie Dongboen, UNTV News and Rescue, Philippines.
Up next on Y News. Japan to ban government use of Huawei and ZTE products. Eiffel Tower to close on Saturday amid Paris riot fears. And several UNTV programs accorded with the Anak TV seal. And those are the reasons behind the stories in the second part of our newscast. Y News returns with William Thio. I'm Angelo Castro III. Good evening.